In a small village nestled between gentle hills and flowing rivers, there lived a boy named Anay. He was no ordinary child. His eyes often wandered beyond the horizon, as though he could see questions floating in the air. While other children ran after kites or splashed in the river, Anay would sit under the banyan tree and listen to the rustling leaves. One evening, while sitting with his grandmother, he heard her softly chant before lighting the evening lamp. The sound seemed to stretch into the twilight, touching something deep inside him. It was neither song nor word, yet it felt alive. He tugged at her sari and asked,
Daddy, what does Om mean?
It is the beginning, the middle, and the end of all sounds, beta. But you must discover its meaning yourself. Words alone cannot give it to you.
And so began Anay's journey. The next morning, Anay walked into the forest, where a hermit sat cross-legged on a rock. Birds perched nearby as if listening to him breathe.
Baba,
Anay asked shyly.
can you tell me what Om means?
The hermit opened his eyes, calm as a still pond.
Om is the sound of the universe, child. Chant it, and you will feel the sky within you.
Anay tried. He closed his eyes and let the sound roll from his lips. It trembled, uncertain, then softened. For a moment, he felt as though the wind and his breath were the same. Yet the question still tugged inside him. Further along, by the Ganga's silver waters, a yogi sat in meditation. His body was steady, but his face glowed like a quiet flame.
Swamiji, what is Om?
He smiled.
It is not to be explained, my child. It is to be lived. When your thoughts, words, and actions sing the same note, that is Om. See this river? Each drop has its own path, yet together they flow as one. That is Om.
Anay listened, the river's song merging with the yogi's words. Tired from walking, Anay rested in a meadow where children were playing. They laughed, chased each other, and clapped in rhythm as they sang a folk song. "Come join us," they called. Anay laughed with them, his feet stamping to the beat, his hands clapping in joy. In that laughter, he suddenly felt something. A warmth spread inside him. The same stillness he had felt in the forest, the same oneness as the river. It was then he realized, Om was not just sound, it was harmony. It was in the hermit's breath, the yogi's wisdom, and the laughter of children. It was the thread weaving them all together. As the sun dipped behind the hills, Anay returned home. His grandmother sat by the lamp, waiting.
Well, Anay, did you find Om?
He nodded, his eyes glowing with wonder.
Daddy, Om is not just one thing. It is everything. It is the sound of the sky, the river, the breath, and even our laughter. When I feel at peace inside, I can hear it everywhere.
Her grandmother kissed his forehead, her eyes moist.
Then, my child, you have found it.
That night, as the crickets sang and the stars stitched their quiet patterns, Anay lay in bed and softly whispered,
Om.
And for the first time, he didn't ask what it meant. He simply felt it.